Yo guys, it's JJ here, and today we're going to be going through a Tay Keith tutorial, and of course, yo guys, it's JJ here, and today I'm going to be taking you guys through a Tay Keith type beat. Of course, before we get into this, you guys need to know the essential things for him. So, first of all, you gotta keep it simple and repetitive. Second of all, use a lot of keys, bells, horns. Those are the main instruments he typically uses. And lastly is don't overthink it. Everything has to be kept to like a bare minimum, but just a bare minimum enough so it just hits really good. And I'll show you guys obviously throughout this video. So let's get straight into this. First of all, for the main melody, we got ourselves a instance of Nexus, and I got the Nexus Grand Piano in the piano bank, of course. As you guys can see, this is the pattern I came up with. Very simple, very repetitive, with a very slight change on the end of every 4-bar. And all I essentially did was, for the root notes, made it hit wherever the kick would usually hit as a kick pattern, and you guys will understand what I mean right when you hear it. And then after that, I just played around with a little top line and made use of these semitone notes. Same with the root notes, gives it more tension, sounds darker. That's all you need to know. And then apart from that, I clicked Alt R to randomize the velocity and Alt S to add a tiny bit of strum. But with all that being said, this is what the melody sounds like. That's the main melody. As for effects, I just added EQ over the piano, took off a lot of the lows, a few of the highs, and then just changed about some frequencies I liked and didn't like. Then I just whacked on a bit of a reverb, just makes it sound wider, darker, more ambience, and it just does the job. Next up for our melody, we have a instance of the producer brass from Expand 2. It's a brass from the brass section, believe it or not. And all I did was just follow the root notes of the piano melody and just played it over. And that's all I really did. Because as I said, with these kind of melodies, especially for Tay Keith, you want to keep it simple, bare bone, minimum. Don't overthink it. Just make it sound hard and dark. This is what it sounds like. And there you have it. As for effects, I just added the EQ boosting some frequencies I liked, took off the lows and a few of the highs, and then I added a bit of reverb. But like, it's a very simple mixer as well. Like, that's the beauty of Tay Keith beats, like, or should I say Tay Keith beats, because they're very simple. Even when it comes to the mix of it all, it's quite simple as well. You don't have to overthink it, overdo it. Just do what sounds hard and nice. Then I added a tiny bit of stereo separation, around 44%, just to widen the image of the sound a bit. And lastly, for the melody, we got ourselves a instance of Omnisphere, and we used a preset from the Bells and Vibes called Glass Bell Box Pad. All I really did was follow the root note, but then just create this little repeating four notes thing. And as you guys can see, it's literally just consisting of notes which are a semitone apart, which again creates more tension, sounds dark, evil, and that's what we like. Without further ado, this is what it sounds like. And there you go. As for effects, kept it very simple. Just added the basic pan on these settings, and then added an EQ on top of that just to take away frequencies I didn't like, boost a few I like, and that was all it really was. Then I stereo separated the sound around 70%, and that is literally the whole melody, because again, simplicity is key, making it sound dark and hard is key, and that's all you need. So without further ado, this is what the melody sounds like. And there you have it, a simple Tay Keith melody, does the job, nice and easy, nice and dark, nice and aggressive, lots of nice and lots of aggression, and that's all we need. Next up, we got ourselves the drums, so let's get straight into it. First of all, I got myself a basic snare, created this very, again, simple yet repetitive pattern which occurs every 2 bars, and this is the same pattern going over, and then add this nice little roll whilst keeping my magnet on half step. So you place it here, then these nice little 3 notes, and got myself a nice little roll that I choose to put in and out throughout the beat. With all that being said, this is what the snare sounds like. and you just scroll the wheel to max the velocity out. You want this bass to be punching through your speakers. So as you guys can see, the pattern essentially follows the root notes of the piano, which also hit the same place as the 808, so it sounds twice as hard. There you go, simple source, and that's all you need. And essentially just repeat the pattern over again for the second 4 bar, and this is what it sounds like. And there you have it. That's all you need. And next up, we got a kick as well. Click that Control A to max out the velocity of the kick. Just follow the same pattern as the 808, and that's all you need. So this is what the kick sounds like. And there you have it. Now last but not least for the drums, all I did was every this kind of quarter, I just add an open hat, and it just adds a little bit of extra oomph to the whole thing. So this is what it sounds like. And there you go. And now that I've shown you all the drums individually, it's time for me to show you them all together. And remember again, they're very simple. Like, this is a very, very easy way to break down Take Heath beats. You want it simple, punchy, crispy, all that stuff. Those drums need to be hitting different. And it all comes down to, in my opinion, sound selection. So make sure you always have the crispiest drums out there. So this is what it sounds like. And there you have it, guys. That is all the drum source you need to know. And now, of course, you made it to the end of the video. So with all my heart, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all that stuff down below. And I hope you guys have a great week. Peace.